Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And we have 7 different quarters here to try to explain what happened in 1977 with the transitional error coins. But first let's talk a little bit about these 1977 coins, and then we'll get to the specialty coins and the errors. This one here is from Philadelphia, and you can tell that because there's no mint mark there. 1977, no P on the quarter for Philadelphia. So there's Liberty at the top, In God We Trust down here. 1977, if we tip it up just a little bit, we can see that there's a J and an F way down in there for John Flanagan, the engraver of this coin. These are a copper nickel clad copper coin. They weigh 5.67 grams. They have a reeded edge, and they are 24.3 millimeters in diameter. On the back of these coins is the eagle, or some people call it the war eagle. It says United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum here, $quarter at the bottom, and then the eagle is holding a sheaf of arrows, and you can tell that this is a very, very fine version of the 1977 Philadelphia. At Philadelphia, they made $469 million. The auction record for these is $2,550. And the highest graded one they found so far was a Mint State 68 worth $10,000. Even at a Mint State 65, these coins are worth $10. They also made these coins at Denver in 1977. The Denver Mint, you'll see this D over here, and this is a little bit filled, and that's par for the course for 1977. Denver Mint, they made $257 million. The auction record is $460. At an MS65, these are worth $22, so really valuable, even at MS65 for these. And the highest they found so far is a Mint State 68. It's worth $1,350. And the third mint that they made them at was the San Francisco Mint in 1977. They made $3.3 million. These are all going to be proof coins. Again, this is a clad proof coin. No silver coins were made in 1977 except. And that's where these other coins at the top and over on the side come in. And that's because United States has made silver quarters, and they still make some silver quarters in the silver proof sets. From 1932 until 1964, all of the Washington quarters were silver. They were 90% silver. But in 1965, they took all the silver out of the quarters and went to the clad quarters. In 1976, they wanted to make some specialty quarters. And in 1976, the San Francisco Mint quarters were proof quarters and circulating quarters. And so when we look through the 3 San Francisco Mint quarters that came out in 1976, we see that this one here is a clad San Francisco Mint quarter, and it is not a proof quarter. It's just a circulating San Francisco Mint quarter, which is clad. They also made a clad proof quarter in 1976, the bicentennial proof quarter. We tip it up on its edge and we can see the copper nickel blend here for the proof quarter. And then finally, this is the one that caused all the consternation. And this is the 1976 San Francisco Mint. You can see the S over here, the kind of messy or block S. And it's a silver quarter. It's not the 90% silver quarter from 1964. It's a 40% silver quarter, same as the Kennedy halves that came out from 1965 to 1970. So in 1976, they came out with a 40% silver quarter. Now, how does that apply to 1977? Well, here's what happened. In 1977, they took all the copper nickel clad planches, to these top 2 here, from the San Francisco Mint and sent them to the other mints. But by mistake, they included some of the silver planches, these 40% silvers. So in 1977, they actually minted some of these coins with silver planchets, and those are what they call the transitional errors. They are some of the most rare transitional errors, and they generally sell for over $1,000 each. Now, there are other errors that you can find in 1977 coins. There are off-center errors, there are clip planchets, there are die cuts, which are just cut ones, and there are die breaks. But the big thing you want to look for in a 1977 is the transitional errors, and the way that you find them is you tip them up on the edge, If they have a silver edge like the 1976, then you know it's a transitional error. If they have copper nickel edges like these three 1977s, they are just regular coins. Another way you can find out if these coins are silver coins or not is to take these coins and put them on a scale. And I'll show you them on the scale. So this scale is set at 0. And if I take the 1977 quarter and put it on the scale, you see that it's And if I take a 1977 quarter and put it on a scale, you see it's going to be somewhere between 5.5 and 5.6 grams. But if I take the silver quarter, and this is the one from 1976, and put it on a scale, you'll see that it's 5.8 something grams. So it's about 0.2 grams more for the 40% silver. So if you get one of the 1977s, simply put it on the scale, see if it weighs close to 5.8 grams, or if it weighs close to 5.5 or 5.6 grams. But remember, in 1977, a general circulation Philadelphia coin, this Mint State 68, is still worth $10,000, so it's worth much more than a transitional error. So if you can get the best of these, they're worth more than a transitional error. But if you get the transitional error, you know it's probably worth at least $1,000. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.